Hi there! Today it's Sunday. I feel like doing a simple eyeliner look with a gold accent. Thing is, I've been listening to Golden by Harry Styles a lot these past days. I know it's 2 years old and I haven't appreciated this song when it came out as much as I do right now because I don't know, when I listened to it, it was like, I don't know, just a popular song to me. But nowadays, I listened to it a week ago, I believe, again, and I was looking at the music video as well, and I was just mesmerized by the song and by the music video. So golden, yeah, I'm feeling inspired. I also got a haircut because we're rambling in the beginning of this video, I guess. I cut a lot of my hair actually. This is how it's looking right now. Let's get into the makeup. I'm gonna do my face first, and I'm going to use the Waterblend foundation by Makeup Forever. This is the lightest foundation that I've ever tried in my life. Listen to it, it's basically water with a little bit of pigment. How are you holding up in this heat? I'm curious, because I cannot stand it at this point. I love summer, but I hate extreme heat unless I'm at a beach somewhere. Then I love heat. It has a very watery texture. I'm usually blending with my hands first, because if I use the sponge right away, it's going to absorb all of it. The product is discontinued. They replaced it with the water tone foundation. It's pretty similar, but I do like the older formula a little bit better. And then I'm taking a sponge and going over it. It doesn't blend that well with just the fingers. It looks quite streaky somehow. So I do need to finish up with a sponge. To cover up my under eyes, I'm going to use the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser. This is from the Marvel collection. That's why the packaging is looking like this. It's a little bit older, but I only unsealed it a few weeks ago, so it's fine. And I'm mainly concentrating it in the inner portion of my under eyes, and maybe a little bit here for the lifting effect, and a tiny bit on my lids because I do have a little bit of darkness there. And I'm gonna blend using the same sponge. This again is pretty lightweight. I did apply a ton of it, it appears, but it doesn't have that much coverage. It's like a medium coverage concealer. Feels very comfortable on the skin and also quite hydrating. I really love the formula. Then I'm going to do the usual setting with the sponge on my under eyes. I'm going to pick up the powder on the clean side of the sponge, like that. First I'm going to have to make sure it didn't have a chance to crease. Usually for me, in this particular area, it creases right away, so it's not the concealer's fault, it's just how my under eye is shaped, basically. And I'm bringing it down towards my pores area. And this brightens and smooths out. I really love setting like that. I think I will also set my lids with the sponge. It's just, I don't think I will apply any eyeshadow today, just eyeliner and that gold glitter. Is it glitter? You'll see what I'm talking about. It's kind of like, I do have some small gold foils. I hope it will turn out the way that I imagine it in my head. I'm taking a little bit of powder on a bigger brush as well. I'm kind of stamping it all over my face. This is needed in summer for me. When it was a little bit cooler outside, I would just set my under eyes. Nowadays, I do get a little bit oily. It might be my SPF as well. I need to get a lighter one. I do use Catrice, and they do have the face fluid, which I never tried actually. And I'm using Catrice. I've been using Catrice for SPF for like 3 years at this point, I guess. It's pretty random because I think that's their most popular product, and I haven't tried it. I'm just using the moisturizer, which can be pretty heavy, especially for summer. Now for the contour part, I'm going to use a technique that I learned in school. Like in the makeup classes that I took in 2018. That's when I got my makeup artist diploma. I'm going to take my contour powder, which is the NYX Sweet Cheeks in the shade So Taupe, and I'm just going to create a line here where you would usually contour. Not really blend it out just yet. Just place it there. Place it here as well. And then I'm going to take my bronzer, which is the Dior Nude bronzer, on the same brush and use it to blend out the contour. Basically apply it a little bit higher than the contour, Bronzer is a must-have in summer. Contour, yeah, you can skip it. Bronzer, especially if it has a little bit of shimmer in it, gorgeous. I'm a fan of shimmery bronzers. I mean, not highlightery, not really glittery or very light reflective, but I do like a little bit of shimmer in my bronzer. It just gives that healthy, sun-kissed glow. Then I'm gonna take my Makeup Forever blush. The number has faded. It's a mono from their Artist Face color range. I do like the coral tone that it has. I feel like it's perfect for summer. Just going to apply it on the sides of my face a little bit higher than the bronzer. It also has a slight sheen to it. Now that I thought about it, I think I'm going to apply the contour powder along my lid just so I have a little bit of something there. I'm just going to start from my outer corner, but basically I'm going to apply it all over the lid. Just throwing it there so I have a little bit of color on my lid as well. And on my lower lash line. Then I'm going to take my beloved e.l.f. Fake Highlighter in Moonlight Pearls. I need to wash my brushes, that's why I'm using a fan brush. I don't usually reach for this kind of a brush, but it does the job, so it's fine. Okay, let's do the eyes because this is the part that I'm excited about. I'm going to use the NYX Epic Ink Liner. This is very long lasting, very precise. I really love the formula actually. It's not that the entire population that applies makeup hasn't talked about this yet, but it's really good, so it's kind of worth the hype. I'm going to do not a very huge wing, like a medium wing. I'm going to start from my outer corner, angle it kind of upwards. So it lifts my outer corner a little bit. I think that's the length that I want. And I'm going to connect that with my lid, kind of to the center of my lid. I'm not going to make it all the way to my inner portion of the eye. And here I'm thinning it out. And then filling it in. Pretty basic. The secret is to keep your eyes open basically. If you have, especially if you have hooded eyes or any eye folds, it's going to help you go over them and see how the liner is going to look when you have your eyes open. This is the thing that I'm going to use for the gold part. I did this eye off camera. Basically, it's a huge piece of something. I think it's meant to go on your nails. It's very thin, so you can rip it in tiny pieces, however big you want them to be. I'm also going to use the NYX glitter glue for this. Let me just get my pieces ready before I apply the glitter glue. Okay, I'll be using this little painting brush to apply the pieces. First I'm going to take the glitter glue on it and basically paint it here wherever I'm trying to place the foils. I think this is the word. It kind of lifts the concealer underneath, but no worries. I mean, we're just going to cover it anyway. Then, since I have the stickiness on the brush, I can pick up the little pieces and stick them to my eye. Let's finish off the eyes. I'm curling my lashes first. I also like tilting my lash curler a little bit so I get a maximum curl. And then I'll be applying my Catrice Pure Volume Waterproof. You can always see my backlight, don't you? I'm applying it from the base of my lashes, kind of wiggling my brush to coat the lashes into the product. And I'm going to use it on the bottom lashes as well. Let's move on to the lips. I'm going to line them with the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Toulouse. By the way, make sure to check out, what was it? My in-depth lip tutorial that I did prior to this video. I'm not going to apply the same technique here, just because I'm feeling a little bit lazy today. And then I'm going to use this Sephora Collection Color Lip Last in the shade 7. Too bad they discontinued this. The formula is really lovely. So this is the look all complete. I used a little bit of dry shampoo in the front because I just couldn't stand it. I don't know how I will get through the summer. I will probably have to wash my hair every 2 days, which is, I don't know, I just don't usually wash it that often. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Hope you like the look. I actually really love it. I feel like it's very suitable for a festival, a summer party, or if you're like me, a casual Sunday. But it screams royalty to me. It's just so beautiful. It's kind of like that Greek goddess style. But let me know what you think about it. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. I want to thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you're having the most amazing day ever, and I will see you next time. Bye!